We're back live again. I hope. And I probably need to move where this camera's mounted, but for now, when I'm just testing this stuff out, it'll be okay where it's at, I guess. Let's see. Here it says he'll help me figure out some way how to get a computer if that's all I need. And y'all, I could have an inventory set of all my Farmasi stuff and surely have enough because y'all know I got lots and lots and lots. So let's see here. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Vivian. Hey, welcome back, girl. Welcome back. Now let me get up here where I can see an extra dashboard, it says. And see if I can see myself in the TV behind the camera. Let's see. I don't see myself up there anywhere. Well, that don't really matter, though, I don't reckon. Let's see if it just shows me the chat. I would be satisfied with that. Let's see, what do I need to click? Broadcast messages for all streams. Let's see this and see if it works. Whoops, I made it too big again, y'all. I did it again. Whoops, I did it again. Oh, Lord. Lord. Oh, let's see. That's the one I think I need to end. All right, now I'm making progress. I'm making progress, y'all, I think. Let's see. Because I can open the chat, I imagine, here on the computer if I need to. Am I live now? Where are you watching me at from, Vivian? Where are you at, on my business page, or are you on Instagram? Hey, Jessica. Hey, girl. Where are you watching me from? Tell me. I need to know all the things. I have to know all the things. You're on my business page? Are you on my business page too, Jessica? I'm supposed to be on YouTube, my business page, Instagram, my personal page, and the VIP. All right, it's working. How does the picture look and how does it sound, y'all? I know that the camera needs to be adjusted because it's right on top of me, but considering I was just borrowing this for tonight, and the power could flick out, we keep having real bad windstorms, and I'm probably going to cover the computer up like this to do my starts with E and ends in SIG. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what's... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm so confused. I can't decide if my phone or the computer is filming this. I'm going to hold my hand over here a minute and see if this is the video camera. Yeah, that's the video camera. It's just got a real bad delay, it looks like. But let's see what we can find here. I want to try some of these options out. If I click these things, I want to see if it shows them in the chat or on the screen. Let's try this and see what happens. I don't see it on my phone. I see a thing up at the top. Let me see if I click it again, if it goes away. Oh, there it is. There's such a delay. Okay. Supposedly, y'all can scan these codes and go to them places, but I don't know if they're working or not. Does anybody have a way that they could watch it on like a computer or something and scan that with their phone to see if it takes you somewhere? You don't see me in Instagram? Uh-oh. Let me see here. It ain't showing me on Instagram this time. Let me see. I don't know why. It did a few minutes ago, didn't it? See, it says it's streaming me. Let me try it again and see what happens. See, the software says I'm streaming on there, but I have no way to know. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me try this. I forgot to click start broadcast. That's the problem. I don't know if it'll put me on there or not now, since I didn't have stream. So you got to have separate programs for separate things. It's green and says it's streaming now. Will you check it now? Will you check it IG for me, Vicki, and see if it's on there now? Because it's green and lit up and says it's on there now. But I can't guarantee it. And I'm going to do my you-know-what over here. Are you, Jessica? Can you try hashtagging GLAMMYTIME and see if it gives you a message? See if it gives you a message thanking you for sharing, because that's supposed to work on my personal page, Jessica. It's supposed to, if anybody hashtag GLAMMYTIME and they're on a public page, it's supposed to say thank you. But I don't know if it's working or not. I had it set up on the other one. Am I on Instagram now, Vicki? Oh, I'm so excited. Please tell me I'm on Instagram. Can you try commenting from Instagram and see if I can see it, Vicki? Cool. When you get back, I put poor old Vicki to work. When you get back, girlfriend, let me try showing clicking on something and see if it displays it for you. When you get Andrea's tablet, let me know, and your phone ready, and I'll display one of those Q codes and see if it goes somewhere. I've got it where it's supposed to go to an item, or I've got it to where you could go to see my my links on my link tree, but I don't know, if they're going to work or not. Hey, Kimberly, I think I've actually got it working. I think I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and all 3 of the Facebook places. Yay! So now all I need to do is sell all my inventory from Farmasi that I've got here so I can buy a new computer. As long as it's not lagging and breaking up real bad on y'all. And I know the computer's like the camera's real close. But since I just had this for tonight, I didn't see no point in taking and mounting it way over there. You know, I just got it on my little, oh, you know what? I forgot. I bought this arm that swiveled and all this business. I could be utilizing that. Duh. How silly of me to not think about using this stuff. That's what I bought it for. It looks like a hardware store in my office in here. I'm going to put y'all way up in the air. Hang on just a second. We're going on a Ferris wheel ride, y'all. We're going on a trip. To see I can take and swing this arm I've got in here. I'll have to show y'all before I log off, but I can swing this arm all the way around in here, and I've got a ring light, 2 phones, and a webcam on it right now, and I can swing it over to my nails. I need to sort of center myself though. Yeah, I can do all kinds of things. Watch this. We can go way up and over and just anywhere we want to go. Let's see. Let's put that right there and see what happens. Hopefully I won't break everything trying to move that over there. Let's see. Yay, it's working. Now I'm too high, but at least I know that it's working and it's going to do what I want it to do. Yay! Uh-oh, somebody's on that I can't see who they are. Because they haven't given me permission. Somebody needs to go to... Vicki, do you remember? Let's see. If you want me to be able to talk to you, that is. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer. Dang it. Let's see. What was that you have to type in? Chat. Dot. Restream. .io. If anybody hasn't give permission for me to see your name and your little icon and you want to, please do, because somebody just said, hey, but it won't tell me until you go here and click that and give me permission. It won't show me who you are until you do that. But that's okay. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'd like to know who I'm talking to. But all I know is that it's a Facebook user. But like I say, I can move this thing all kinds of places because we're on an arm. Let me take y'all off and I'll give you a little tour. Let me see here if I can do this. Look here, y'all. Okay, see, here's my arm. Hang on, I'm spinning you upside down. Hang on, let me tighten you back down. There we go. Now, let's see, where are we aimed at? Okay, this is my arm, as soon as I can get it situated and see what I'm looking at. Let's see. It'll take me a minute to orient myself. Let's see what I'm looking at. Okay, I need to go way up and back some. I'm way too zoomed in. Now, there's my mirror. We're getting somewhere. Dang, this is making me drunk, y'all. I'm trying to show. Oh, wait a minute. I'm holding the camera upside down. It would help if I held the camera right side up. I couldn't figure out what in the world was wrong. I was holding the camera upside down, y'all. See, here's one phone mount that when I'm filming from my phone, it's where that empty phone is. As soon as I can find it. Let's see. See that other screen, that's what I've been reading the chat in. And you go over here. Oh, the things. Okay, see this screen, this here? That is where my extra phone goes when I'm recording from my phone. Then this is where my extra phone goes when I'm reading from my phone. And then if you can see in the mirror here, I'm holding a ring light that has a big clamp on it. Or I can take one of the mounts off of my ring light over there and mount it right here. And I've got 5 spots here on this plate that me and Eric put on this. And this arm will swing all the way all over my office. And it'll swivel around and go over to my nail desk. And it's got a, hang on, I'm trying not to flip y'all upside down. And it's got a light that's just for these devices. And then we, of course, got this light, this light, this light. And I don't have the one at my nail station on. But I have been trying hard to figure all this stuff out. And I'm going to eventually. Y'all never fear. I'm going to get it figured out in one way or another. But if I can get y'all to where y'all can see, do y'all want me to put some makeup or something on while we're hanging out? If I can get where y'all can see me and I can see y'all. But this little arm thing wasn't but like 20-something bucks on Amazon, Kimberly. And all I done was added the silver plate to it to where I could add more phone mounts to it. It come with 3 adapters. And then I added where I could, I'm going to pin this right here if it'll let me. Okay, I'm going to pin that Restream link. That way, if anybody comes in and I don't know who that was that I couldn't see. Hey, Melissa. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, Rana. Oh, it's you. Go to chat.restream.io and it'll just ask you if you give Restream, which is the software I'm using, permission to see your name and your picture. And that's all it is you're just letting me see who you are. And let's put some makeup on, shall we? Since we're all here. I feel like that camera is right on top of me, but I don't want to move it so much tonight and have y'all hopping around like bandits. So we'll just deal with it. I'm in a really big screen because this webcam is the one that, oh, you know what? I can also stream from my phone too, to the computer too. But since this is Dalton's computer, I don't want to put a bunch of apps on it tonight. I just wanted to know. Let me holler at Eric right fast. Hang on. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
What?
It's working and it's working good.
Oh, good.
So it's not the connection. It's just that I need a better computer.
Y'all better get one for $100 or so, didn't you?
You're going to have everybody on Facebook laughing you out.
Hi. That was your mom.
They said I ought to be able to get one for $100, right? He said if I could figure out, he'd figure out how to help me get a computer. So yeah, I'd like to see a computer that he got for $100. You can expect quality for that, right? since we're all here now together, what would y'all like for me to use tonight? I can do cream eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. We can do the Glam Up palette. Y'all's wish is my command. Is there anything y'all would like to see me do with my makeup? I know there was something I've been going to try and I can't remember what it is. That's so bad when you can't remember stuff. But let me think. What can we do, y'all? And see, like when we had, I was telling Head Kandy about this. When we do product launches, we could have like 10 of us girls that are up here in different spots and bring some in, and they can be some backstage, and we can get talking, and you could like see 4 or 5 of us at one time doing the same thing. Head Kandy could, instead of typing, if she wanted to, she could talk to y'all from a little icon over at the side. If she didn't want to have a camera on, she could just put like how my icon is up there in the top corner up there, and she could talk if she wanted. But I think we need to expand our technologies. They're wanting us to go into other platforms, and this would put us on all of them at the same time. How great would that be? Let me go up here and do my, you know what? I wonder why. That's weird that that popped back up, unless it was just hung at the bottom. I didn't just type that. I guess my chat just scrolled. It must be a lag. But is there anything y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to do cream shadows or the Glam Up palette? What can we think of to do? Or y'all want me to do a no makeup look? I'm not really good with eyeshadow, but the only way to get better at it is to try it and keep playing with it. You know, you learn more about it every time you do it. Let's see. Let me put, y'all, I'm so bad. I have to keep this notebook with my passwords to all my places because I can't remember them all, and they don't want you to make it something obvious. You know, and y'all know, I mean, I do have a bad memory, but y'all do know that when I go to sleep, I have memory losses when I go into REM sleep. So I have to keep everything wrote down. Ain't that sad? Oh, you know what we could do that we haven't done in a long time? Is these, I don't even think Farmasi sells it anymore, though. That's the bad thing. Remember these 3 trios? I love them, but they don't make them no more. I think. That's the only thing, is it seems like we change stuff out so much. But I guess that's the business of makeup online. It changes a lot, I guess. I understand the fact that it takes millions and billions of dollars for them to stock stuff, you know, and get it all into all these countries. But, you know, it takes, I don't feel like that Americans are conservative or reserved or anything, but we have to look at things a time or two and think about it before we buy stuff, you know. So let's see, what are we going to do? Hi, Pat. Yeah, I use it all the time because I can't be in the sun. I'm photosensitive because I have autoimmune illnesses and I can't be out in the real sun. And then I'm age and I have psoriasis, so I have to exfoliate a lot because of the psoriasis. And I believe in exfoliating and moisturizing, especially if you're older and if you have dry skin and you don't exfoliate, the moisture can't get through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear you, Pat. I'm the same way. No, I haven't got the new bronzers. They just launched today, and I'm not high enough up on there to get to buy them early. I'm just a little peon. But it's not telling me your name, so I don't know who I'm talking to, but that's okay if you don't want to give me permission. But if you would like to give me permission where I know who you are, you could go to, what is it again, y'all? Chat.restream.io, and I'd know who I'm talking to. You only have to do it once, but everybody has to do it once for me to see who you are. You know, that's just a privacy thing with Facebook, but you don't have to. That's completely fine. But I do intend on keeping using this software all the time. So, but it doesn't matter. I'll still talk to you. It doesn't matter to me. Hey, Vicki, you done hashtag GLAMMYTIME. Did it come up and say anything to you about it? Did it say thank you? And you got an entry or anything when you did that? Hey, Renee. Oh, you haven't went to the thing yet? Oh, okay. No biggie. I'll just will have to always keep saying, asking you who you are, because I won't know if it's somebody new or you still. But that's okay. You can always just say, no, it's me. I'll probably have to work on it, or either, are you on my page, or are you on Joyce Cagle Glenn? Because I think it only does it on my personal thing. Do y'all want to do the Glam Up palette some, or do y'all want me to use some more of the new palettes, one of those desert palettes? Tell me. I'm all for experimenting. Who's going to be getting the new waterproof mascara that just launched today? I sort of would like to try this desert thing. Y'all want to do this, or y'all want me to do the Glam Up palette? Because I got these two right in front of me. And we do still have both of these. And if they do discontinue the Glam Up palette, I've got one in stock you can always get from my stuff. Just like this huge bronzer. It's like 20 something, $28, I think. They discontinued it. I've used this for over 2 years. And I've still got places that I've not even got the writing blended down yet. And I have an extra one of these if anybody wants it. I can ship it to you. And you do still get the same warranty if you buy from me, that you have 30 days to return it, because they even have a thing that if somebody doesn't do it, we would get fired if we don't offer the money back guarantee. So you don't have to worry about buying from an individual compared to the warehouse. Because if they don't do you right, call and turn them in, right? You're on my VIP now, Vicki. Is that where you are? Yeah, I do too. Y'all, you want me to do the? I ain't done the Glam Up in a long time, but I haven't done the Desert Sands either. So y'all pick. Let's say Desert Sands is 1, and the Glam Up is 2. How about that? 1 or 2. There's lots more options with the Glam Up palette, but y'all know I don't know the first thing about a smoky eye, so I've never learned to use that. So I probably won't be using the black because I don't know what to do with it. I would love to know how to use it, but that's the one thing I hated about getting switched from the team I was on, was that I was on an awesome team when I first joined, with a girl that is actually through marriage related to my daughter-in-law. And she showed and taught how to do makeup looks like that. And my next upline that I got put on her team didn't do that. And she's no longer with the company anymore. So maybe my new upline will do that. 2. What did I say was 2 again? Is 2 the GLAMMY palette? Or is it the desert palette? I've done blinked. I forgot. What am I supposed to be doing? I think 2 was the GLAMMY palette, wasn't it? Oh, Lord, y'all. I am a hot mess. GLAMMY. Okay. That works. Oh, y'all, if y'all just knew, though. I mean, we had to go through and reset my Microsoft password to do all this today. Because, of course, I didn't remember what it was, and Dalton needed it to set the computer up for me to use my Chrome and all this on his computer. And since I didn't remember it, we had to reset it. So it's one of them things. I was going to ask y'all something. Oh, Vicky, or anybody that can do this. Let's try this. This might be something that's relevant too. If you've not bought Farmasi from me and you'd like to, you can click here. Vicky, will you try scanning that and see if that takes you to get $10 off? Oh, it even puts a link in the chat. Oh, cool. So y'all could click that link in the chat, or you could scan that thing on the thing. Oh, I got to play with these a minute. Hang on. Let's try this one now. Look, and that goes to, if you click that, it's supposed to, it says check all Glammy's links at restream.io. And then I guess that ending is what makes it go where I put it to go to my link tree. Let's see what it puts for my Head Kandy shop. And it's changing the icons on the screen too. Awesome. Yay. Hey, will somebody try that and see if you go to Head Kandy, does it end in 435? Or is it only saying Head Kandy Pro? Because that's the one I really need to know about, is that one right there. So let's start. Let's do some makeup, y'all. Let me get my stuff out. I ain't got no primer on or nothing. Nothing. And I'm going to use a strobe primer today. We need a little bit of glow, don't we? Now, the only thing is I'm going to have to look over here at the mirror. And the camera's off out of my eyes. Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on. I can fix that. Hang on. I can put my Head Kandy makeup mirror at least down below the camera to where I can sort of be looking at y'all, but I'll be looking down. But I'll sort of be looking that way. Let's see how that works. And I have really been laying on the resurface line, because I swear with it and that oil, I swear my under eye wrinkles are getting so much better. This one's always going to be worse because I sleep on that side. But it's getting better. So let's see. Let me get my brushes out. See, I was so concentrated on getting the live going that I don't have anything out to work with. So let's fix that scenario real fast. There we go. And I'm going to use this little thing here. That is actually the little thing that was underneath a sponge eyeshadow brush. And the sponge came off, and it makes a cute little dipper thing to get that concealer out with. I hate sticking my fingers in stuff, especially when I've got long nails on. I don't like getting all that stuff under my fingernails. You know? I don't mind after I get something on my face touching it. I don't want to get it under my fingernails. I think that grosses me out when you see stuff under people's fingernails. And I definitely don't want to be the one that's the guilty party that looks like, or like, and I mean, I do it. Everybody does it. It's natural. Like if you've eaten Cheetos or Doritos or something, you got all that orange. You know, it just happens, but you got to clean it up, right? Now I got to get in the habit of looking this way. Now, I'm going to move her over out of the way, and let's go on to this little brush. But y'all try to pay attention and let me know if y'all notice my under eye wrinkles seem like they're getting better to y'all too. Please. And this is where I put the e.l.f. primer, the poreless primer, with the Farmasi concealer under my eyes. That's where I've got the real bad wrinkles. And like I say, this one's worse. So we're going to put more right through there because that's where it's the worst. And I think I put under eye cream too close to my eye or something. It always irritates my eyes. And I always mix up too much of this. So let's use it somewhere. That's so funny. It says, thinks, oh, I can get you a computer for $100. They're more than that a month. Which he knows they're thousands of dollars. But see how that concealer with the primer is evening that out? And I don't just show products that I sell. If I like a product, whether I sell it or not, if it impresses me, I'm going to tell y'all about it. Because that wouldn't be right to only talk about stuff that you can sell. Yeah, of course you want to talk about the stuff you're selling, but it would be fake to act like your company you work with has the only products, everything they make is the best, and there's nothing else comparable of any kind, right? Yeah, right. And I'm still going to go back and put concealer on top of this with the little concealer brush thing. And I like to let the concealer sit for a few minutes and dry down before I do anything with it after I get it there. And I'm trying to stay away from right in there where the wrinkles are real bad. And if I wasn't looking this way, I didn't really mean to put as much as I put there. But I'm just being honest. I don't know how in the world I'll ever do my brows from over here because, you know, I have a hard time doing my brows because of the girls on this side. And I'm turned sideways to where my knee can't even go in the knee cubby thing. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in behind my eyes because I'm not trying to fix flaws there. I mainly just like for it to dry down under my eyes. I'm going to try to fix where I got too much right here. All right, and I'm going to let that dry a minute now that I've got it moved around some. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, I'm going to let that sit there a minute. while I do my you-know-what. Did anybody have any good fun things happen today that y'all got to go do? I know my friend that's a Head Kandy girl is in Tennessee. She went for her niece's or her cousin's wedding, and she's going to be there for a little over a week, and I'm so jealous. I haven't got to go there since 2009. Did you try to go to any of the places, Vicki? Did it work? She said it took her 7. Hey, Leslie. How's it going, girl? That's one of my Head Kandy girlfriends right there. I was just telling them about Emily being in Tennessee and Pigeon Forge. But anyway, what was I saying? I forgot now. That must not have been important. See how when I let that dry down, and especially with the Farmasi concealer, because it's got the plumping formula. And once I go over that with setting powder to blur those imperfections, I'm going to... Oh, I know what it was. I was wondering if Vicki got the link to work that I was displaying. Oh, yeah, she said it took her 7 hours to get there, and it's normally, I think, a 3.5-hour drive. And she said they got in bad weather and all kinds of stuff. That's what it was. Thanks, Vicki. You got to keep me flying right, girlfriend. Now, let's see. Guess this will work. Now I'm going to use my little squishy thing. But yeah, what I was saying about exfoliating, I don't mean that I scrub, like I don't use an abrasive product or tool, either one. But I firmly believe that if you have dry, flaky skin, you've got to, moisturize and exfoliate and go through the process over an extended amount of time, of course. Don't rush it and damage your skin, but you've got to get that dry skin off, or you're never going to get the moisture to make your skin soft. You got to get that dry, dead skin that's sort of blocking your pores and looks dry and is dry. So I self-tan a lot because I exfoliate a lot. And I can't be in the real sun. So I'm a faking baker. And I used to work at salons that had tanning beds, and we tanned all those years. And I mean, they wanted us to tan a lot, so we would tan extra time because we needed to be darker than everybody else. And now I can't even have my blinds, even like this arm right here where the car window gets sun going to the doctor's office. It'll have look like I have measles or something, or chicken pox after I've been out in it. But that's okay. We just go at it a different way, right? Oh, I guess I could put my little headband on. Oh, I ain't worn my GLAMMY one in a long time. Where's it at? Let's put her on. Wonder where it's at. Oh, I see it peeking around there. It's hiding back there. Y'all, at one point last night on my Head Kandy live, if y'all just knew the stuff that I have to do, other than the power goes off in the middle of my live, I had my phone propped up with a hairspray can underneath it to get it high enough because we were in the middle of making this mount thing. And I run out of time on getting the mount the way I needed it. So we just stuck a can of passive aggressive hairspray under it and called it a day. While I'm at it, here's some rose water. Let's throw some on there. Why not? And I always have stuff my grandson gave me. So I've got my little leopard key ring and my little GLAMMY coffee cup. He was down here today with Dalton talking about Dash. Time for a you-know-what break. Have y'all noticed any bad effects, like lagging or anything tonight on this software or anything, like bad picture or bad sound or stuff not linking up? I'm 40 some away from we'll be joining TikTok in here with us. And 40 more people. I'll trade, like, say, my VIP chat, my VIP room for another platform. And if it works out, I can up the program, but I don't want to pay any more than $50 a month for it until I can see a lot more revenue out of it. So I'm not going to be upgrading yet. The capability is there to where I could have, I think it's 10 destinations, and I could have like 8 people up on the screen with me. Leslie, this is what I was talking to y'all about us having a group party thing, because I could have like 5 of us up there on the program I am now, and we could take turns, and like it could be maybe, since it's an up and down phone screen, we could have like one person on the top and one on the bottom, and they could be using a tool, and the other 3 would be mini icons over at the side, and you could talk during it and take turns doing things. That's what I've been talking to Melissa about. I think Head Kandy needs to do it, and we need to branch out. And like when we have launches, you could have like the 8 girls up there at one time if you're doing it from a computer, And the Head Kandy moderator could actually talk back in voice if she chose. Ain't that awesome? Now I'm going to use my little setting powder. And I'm going to go ahead and dust under my eyes and behind my eyes so we can do some eyeshadow. And I guess I'll do the brow. I guess I could go ahead and do my brows now, though, come to think of it. And I'm still trying to decide if I like the colored face perfecting powder or the translucent one for flaws. The only difference, they're both finely milled. The only difference is one adds color. This one's translucent. It doesn't change the color at all. It just blurs the imperfections. So like on days to where maybe I need to self-tan and I'm not feeling as good about my base tan or whatever, I could use the colored one. Or say on days where you're wanting to do a no makeup look, use the translucent one. And on days that you want to use the face perfected one that does the same thing, which I'll show you, except it's not clear, it's beige. And this is a dark one because I like to say I'm a self tanner. But they both do the same, except you can pick your shade and the one that's in a compact, or you can do the loose setting powder that's translucent. And we do have a transparent one in a compact. They have so many things, it's crazy. It's like at one point we had like 8 different foundations, 9 or 10 mascaras. It's so many things. And like right now we've probably got 6 different lines of lippies. Okay, now what are we going to do? I think I want to try, y'all want me to try doing more of like a rose gold with some of the coppers and that kind of thing? Or do you want me to just do a flat brown with maybe some of that, this corally color right here? Or should I do like the rose golds and the shimmery colors? Because this is pretty right here, y'all. This one here. You could do like this one. And this would be pretty in the crease. Look at this chrome this one has. See the shimmer on that one? That one, and maybe, see this one here? Aren't those pretty? That's this one, and this one. And then for the highlight, you could either do a natural or you could go for the glittery one. Oh, that's what it is. Thank you, Melissa. I need to do my brows now. I knew there was something I was getting ready to do before I did my eyeshadow. I knew there was something I was getting ready to do that I had said, maybe I'll wait. And then I thought, no, I'll go ahead and do it now. I'd rather do my brows now. Brow, for instance, we've got brow mascara, we've got brow powder, we've got brow pomade. We've got the new brow pen. Let's see, we got pomade, powder, mascara, a pencil, the new pen. I mean, they give you so many options to where you don't have to stick to one thing. You can do whatever you want to do. But I am loving this new brow pen, and I'm going to shake it to see if I'm supposed to shake it first. And I hope I don't lean down too low when I'm trying to look in the mirror here. But I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at filling that corner in. Have you tried yours yet, Vicki? And how about you, Kimberly? Y'all both got yours in, right? Y'all's new brow pens. And like I say, if you're a person that likes brow powder and you like the real dark all the way around, this is not the product for you. This is going to draw the little lines. And if you're trying to fill that in with a smooth brown color that covers your whole brow line, this will look blotchy because it's real wet like, and you're not going to get a powder brows with this. But I love it. I don't want mine to look like, as dark as my brows are, if I did powder brows, I feel like I'd look like Groucho Marx. And like I say, I'm still learning how to fill this corner in with this shape of thing. Because let me show you, I can do it in a flat second with a regular pencil. Because like I love this, I got to find it. And once I see it, I'll know I've got the right one. Ain't that bad? Ain't that one? And this was another one I got off Amazon. I don't sell. I just like. Where is it? Well, where is it? I'm probably staring right at it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch. I love this little pen here for doing my corners, because I don't have brow hairs on the corner right there. I've got to learn to make this tool do that. That's what I'm always fiddling with, is trying to fill that corner in right there. But I'll get it figured out one day. Hopefully. Here's for hoping, right? Now here's where the problem starts. I'm trying to do my other eye without my girls getting in the way. And like I was saying last night, why can I do mascara and eyeliner with my right hand, but I can't color my brows? Ain't that crazy? I don't understand it. And I'm ambidextrous. I cut hair with both hands. I always have, and didn't even know I did it for over 10 years. But I did know that every time I get my shears sharpened, people would be like, I love that guy. And I'd be like, I hate him, man. My shears don't cut half the time. And I didn't realize I was swapping hands, and that's why. That's exactly why I was feeling like they wasn't cutting part of the time, because I was swapping hands. And he didn't have a razored edge on my shears like the way I bought them. He was putting a left-handed cut or edge or angle or whatever you call it on there, because I told him I was left-handed. But I always bought the slide cut scissors. And then we go sort of sideways there. But see what I mean? See how I can get this corner, but I haven't learned the method yet for getting it with this pen. I guess maybe if I lay that down, I'm gonna figure it out. I know it can do it. That's better. I think I got it figured out, y'all. I've laid it down like this to where it was going across the whole area like that. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, let's see. Now back to eyeshadow. Did we decide on an eyeshadow? What would y'all think I should do? Should I do some earth tones, or should I do some of them shimmers, or some of them corally dusty rose colors? I'm staying away from that black, but there are some, like there's one called Toffee here that would be awful pretty. Help me out, girls. What should I do? This right here, these two are one of my favorites for the crease, for sure. Is your neck still bothering you, Vicki? Which combo is it, Kimberly? Do you like the ones that had the ones that had these as the contour? The middle row. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. We're cooking with gas. All right, but I am going to take and, of course, start with one on the top row, probably this one or that one, to do a base color to start with, of course. We got to start somewhere, right? Boy, look how pigmented. It's a good thing I didn't touch that very much. I ask you to scan that code that's on the screen and see if it takes you to my Head Kandy thing and if it keeps the 435 at the end of it. Like, you know how you have to go there and then copy the link once you're there? And you could just paste the link back into the chat and we could see where it went. Because when I tried and tested it the other day, it was dropping off my tail end that makes it give me credit. So I definitely need to know if that works. Now, let's see. Let me clean this little mirror and I can look in it some. And I'm taking this real light color because y'all know what I did. I went too tall with my shade. We've met, y'all know I'm a go to your brows kind of shadow person. Then I have to take concealer and fix it. Ooh, that's awful pretty right there. And then you could add that one that's got a little bit of shimmer to it if you wanted. That one's great color for cleaning up your arch right there. That's this one right here. And then there's a shimmer one over here that's got a glitter to it. But this one right here is really good for highlighting your brow bone. And if you wanted to lighten up your inner eye, but you didn't want, like I like the shimmer in the inner eye. But if you didn't and you just wanted to cover like some dark veins or spots or whatever, and you didn't want the glittered effect, that first one right there over here would be great for that because it's like a eggshell and it doesn't have the glimmer to it. Okay, now, oh, what do you think about look at these three. This one is the one on the top row and it's got a gold factor to it. And then the other two are them two from the middle row. I think that's what I'm going to try. Let's try it and see. Whoa. Well, it put the pigment down, that's for sure. I got to watch it. I'm heavy-handed. But that's okay. We're just playing. That's like I was telling y'all the other day, is I would love to just sit and play with these shadows, but it's like I never end up with time to where I can just come on here and play, that I'm not getting ready to do a live on a company somewhere, that I can't experiment because I ain't naturally talented enough to do it and know how to do it without practicing. Look how pretty that is. Oh, hey, Lisa. Lisa, I never did see in the comments last night. What did you did you decide you wanted me to add you to our thing? You want to give our chat a try? I will be happy to add you if you would like. Like Vicky, Kimberly, and Melissa that are here chatting in the lives with us when you're on here most of the time. They're members, so it would be just a lot of the people that we already conversate with anyway. It'd be sort of like that team one that I had that time, except it won't be teaching about lives or nothing. I'm trying to fix where it came out a lot darker than I thought it was going to. Just being honest. That's the good thing about it. It's good makeup you can take and use a clean brush and fix it. And it doesn't really get like real splotchy. You can start working it in. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'll add you as soon as this live's over, cuz. Now, I got to go lightly here. Oh. I'm trying to find a shape of a brush I want to use for my crease. Let's try this one. Now, y'all, I'm going very carefully into this dark, dark metallic one. Oh, look, y'all. That is, I'm liking that. Just enough to like bring out some of the wine colors and the burgundies and add a little bit of shimmer to it. Look at that. And that's this almost chocolate looking one, but it's not chocolate, but it looks like it on camera. It's probably the darkest one. It is the darkest shimmer on the palette, actually. Now, I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to take the one I was telling y'all that I wanted to try, the gold one. Oh, I'm liking that. And if you're ever trying to fill in, you can go to, especially if you're like me and you're older, you pat down when you're trying to do your eyelid. Because if you go back and forth, it gets in my wrinkles and it looks blotchy. So when I'm trying to fill in a lot of color on my eyelid, I go down. Then you can blend it, after you get it there. But if you're trying to get it built up there, go down. I've noticed works real well. Then let's add some of that right through here. As y'all know, I always like to add right in the inner, and I'm going to use that very last one in the row. And I don't know how it's going to work out, but my plan at the end is I'm going to go back over my crease just a hair. Right now in a minute. And of course I went all the way up to my brows again. I don't know if it's a me thing or that I'm just stuck in doing it that way, or if it's an age thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I do it. I do it every time. I go all the way up to my brows every time. Every stinking time. But today we're just playing, so it don't matter. But you know what would look good if I hadn't have done that? And this right here was cleaned off right through here. I may take some concealer and clean that off. But I would love to know how to do, for my age group and my features and my colors, how to do a smoky eye. But I do not know how. I would love to know, though. I would. So I think that I went so heavy ended that I don't think light shadow would even fix it. I'm going to try, but I bet it won't. I bet I'll have to take concealer to fix this, because I do want to lighten that back up right through here where I went too high. Because I don't mind it being high right here, but I don't want it high all the way across. Right? I don't want that backwards of a unibrow, or whatever you call it. What do you call it? Not a unibrow, but a, what's that called? Like Groucho Marx. I have so much stuff, I have to put my stuff back in the drawer in a certain order or it won't fit. All right, concealer, where are you hiding at? Okay, y'all, I hope I can do this. I'm going to try to fix this. I think it's just, I don't know if it's just because that's the way we wore it back then or what, but I cannot get out of the habit of going all the way up. And I want it at least right through here, not have it all the way up. I think that's about as much as I'm going to be able to fix of it. I need somebody to start doing a blowhorn. Whoa, Nelly, back up, back up. Because I don't realize it until I've done it. I'm like, oh, dang it, I did it again. That's a little better, ain't it? Is that any better, y'all? Yes, I am, Pat. Are you talking about the spinning thing? Yeah, I just done my brushes not 3 days ago, and look how bright and white they are. The ones I haven't used yet, look how bright they are. Which I'll show you. It's pretty obvious which ones I've used. But look at the real bright white tips ones that I haven't used. And like some of these, look how bright and white they are. Because you're really supposed to clean your brushes at least once a week. But I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be honest, I don't do mine every week. If you at least do your foundation brushes, I feel like you could get away with not doing your eyeshadow brushes if you do your face brushes every week. Does that make any sense? You know, I feel like you could let it go on the others as long as the ones that touch like inflamed acne and things like that you'd be okay. You know, because like I had a zit right here the other day. And you know your foundation brushes gets all that business caught up in it, right? Now, I feel like what I need to do now is lightly, don't even dip into any color, but just lightly go over my eye with only what's on the brush. I may be turning around and adding right back what I just covered up. I don't know. But that's what we're going to try anyway. Where's she at? Let's see. Here we go. Let's use this one. I just want to soften this to where it goes up to nothing. Gently or whatever. Does that make any sense? Or gradually or gently. Okay, that's what I'm going with. And y'all, I don't know what it is with this camera. I don't know which light it is that's off. But it makes me look real washed out. Let me try turning the ring light that's actually on the camera off. And see if that helps. Does that help my coloring at all? I still feel like it's real light. But I think it's my son's display settings that I'm not used to. I look real washed out in his screen. But on my cell phone, I don't feel like I look that washed out. And I'm just going to go under here. And that's the thing I love about Farmasi eyeshadows, and especially the Glamour palette. I don't feel like I get fallout. So I'm just going to dust lightly and be done with her. Now, let's see. And see, when I do these kind of looks, then it makes me want to take and like throw some of that on it. That would, but we'll save that for a different day. Are we feeling limitless or are we feeling double lash? What kind of mascara mood are we in, girls? I'll be doing some blush. Oh, I need to do contour. Let's do the pinch of color. Have y'all grabbed that pinch of color deal where you get the your choice of a lippy and then your highlight and your concealer? And I think you get the oil too. I tell you, Head Kandy's been gifting so many deals, I can't keep up with them. I can't tell what we're doing so often because and I'm not hating it. I had somebody message me and they was upset about the prices being cheaper. I mean, another affiliate, I mean. And I'm not hating it. If y'all can get the products and save some money, I'm all about that. I just get nervous and think, oh, I hope they ain't selling out everything to go out of business, but they swear they're not. So they've not lied to me yet. And they did make up the pay that we got shorted, even some that I got shorted for 2 years ago when someone else was in control of the company. So that's the way that goes. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They say that they're not clearing out inventory to go out of business. So I'm just going to trust them. And if it can save y'all money and that's not what's happening, I'm all about it. I just don't want them, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want them to, if they went out of business, I'd hate it that they'd be out of business. If they want to lower the prices and be the lowest prices for these awesome products on the market, I'm all about that. I don't mind making less. That just means I need to branch out and sell to more, right? That's the way I see it. Only thing like I say, the only thing that worries me is I worry that which they promise they're not doing that they're not, and they're coming out with new products, so it doesn't make any sense what they're saying. They seem to be backing up with their actions of coming out with new products. So I'm just going to trust. And they say that we have way over inventoried of stuff that was bought at wrong quantities. So I don't know. I can't even keep up with what I'm supposed to have. You have to give people the benefit of the doubt and at least I do. I have to let somebody make me not like them. Because it's a jaded world as it is, right, y'all? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Look, y'all. Strike that. I didn't just put highlight there before I did my blush. Ugh. See, I get to yakking. But y'all know what I'm saying, though. I don't mind if the prices are cheaper. More money to save. I'm all about it. I love Walmart and Sam's and Goodwill and Target and everywhere else. So if y'all can get these products and save yourself some more money to pay bills with, I'm all about it. There we go. Now we got blush on to where we can do highlight. See, I've never done, this pinch of color deal is new, so I'm not used to breaking out a different line of products. And that got me out of my order. I'm used to doing the Farmasi stuff. And I just went all for the pinch of color stuff, and it wasn't time for highlight yet. And y'all know I'm going to throw some highlight on my brow bone, because I always do. Cheekies, got to have them sparkling a little bit here. And I could never I think I would probably love Saint makeup, but I don't know if I could ever, because I'm just used to putting foundation over everywhere. I just can't figure it out, y'all. I can't figure out when to stop with one and start with another. I love the concept of doing it, but I just don't know how to do it. So let's get these lippies out and let's see what we're going to do. I'm wondering if they've got a color to where I can do that ombre I've been loving. All right, let's see here, because I think I've got about all of them. There were some of the bright reds I didn't get. Is anybody curious about a color and you want me to put it on? Because if I have it, I will. I'm wondering if... Ooh, that's a bright one. That almost looks like that's sort of close to that sweet cherry. I could probably do sweet cherry, what I usually do the sweet cherry with, and do that as my base lip. But I don't see one light enough to do the ombre part. I'll probably have to put Farmasi on top of it. But that's all right, because we're just playing and hanging out anyway, right? We're just having fun. And I always got to sit, I swear, and I can't see good, and I've got to always pay attention because there's an eyeliner and lip liner. That 227 lip liner, there's also an eyeliner. And if I ain't careful, I'll pick the eyeliner up and put it on my lips. And you can do it, I just don't want to do it. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I never thought I would like brown on my lips. See, this is my problem. This is what happens. Look, y'all. See how close those are? One's for your eyes and one's for your lips. And I always have to be careful or I grab the wrong one. I saw somebody the other day said they tilt their head and it helps them balance their lips. Have you ever heard that? I saw a thing I've been meaning to try. I saw a thing last night. Hold on. Before I fill that in, I saw a thing and they said if you want to fill in your lips with a darker color, you can mimic the lines in your lips to do an ombre with the dark by doing stripes. So let's try it, shall we? Let me move this out of my way, though. See, I got to have somewhere to prop my arm up. Now we're getting somewhere. So let's try it and see what happens. And I've known for a long time, a lot of people take it when they do their lip, when they do the pout, they'll make an X right here and then fill in the triangle and then fill in right here. I don't know if it's going to work, y'all. But I mean, I seen a girl do it. And when she did it, it looked good. So now let me get Cool Girl or something right out. And let's put it on top of that and see what happens. And see if it really makes a pretty ombre on me like it did on that girl. Here we go. I just licked my lips. Hang on. I don't want my lips to be wet. Oh, yeah. Look, you can see the lines. I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera or not. And then right in the very edge, she done a line. I mean, I watched her do it on her. I just don't know if it'll look good on me. Like it did on that young girl. I like that, y'all. I do like that. I do. And if you wanted to add color to it, you certainly could. Watch this. That's pretty wild. I took that real dark pink. It's like a rose colored, and just hit right in the parts that I wanted to look like extra full. And now we're going to take, do we feel like pink or purple? Oh, let's try this Cream Dream. Maybe this won't mute that out, but it'll be just enough to give it a little bit of something, something. These are the pinch of color lip oils. And that purple one is one of my favorites. But I thought I'd try something different and do the Cream Dream one this time. Y'all want me to show you the purple one? Good, Vicky. So it did end in 435. Awesome. Thank you, girlfriend. Now, this was the Cream Dream, but y'all know this purple one is my favorite because I'm all about colors on my lips. So let's see what it looks like to add this purple one on top of that muted down color. We're just playing and hanging out anyway, right? I don't have anywhere I have to be. Oh, no, I like that. I like that a lot. Like that video that people have been doing a reel of or whatever. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that right there. This looks like it would be really dark. Let's see how dark that tube is, but look how pretty that looks. I like it. I love it. Now I want all of it. What are we feeling? Double Lash Extend Brown, Black, or Limitless? What are we feeling? Or do y'all want me to try one of mine that I don't do much, but I could open a tube up of? I'm sure I need a new Zen over here. I know that there was one the other day I tried that I had to throw away. I think I'd done the Zen the other day. I know I did. See what this one looks like. This one's probably all worn out. Yeah, that one's pretty worn out. We'll have to throw her away. I don't even know if they still sell Optimal. Wait a minute, and I'll tell you. Because I don't know. Any of these things you see that you like I sent Kimberly some stuff that they delisted. Because there's nothing wrong with it. They just want to change things because it costs billions of dollars to stock as much stuff. I'm loving that lip oil. Oh, and y'all know we've got the half price starter kit going now. Makeup. Mascara. There we go. Nope, they don't have this one anymore. They don't do this one anymore. The Optimal. If I have any in stock and somebody wants it, you're more than welcome to it. Because they have delisted it. Oh, and what my cousin Lisa was talking about the lip liners. Y'all, I have never used even half of a tube of lip liner yet. I'm still on my first ones. And some of them are maybe like 3/4 of the way gone, but none of them are more than 3/4 of the way down. I bet you money. Let me get them all out here and I'll show you. Of course, the pencil ones that extracts in, but look, like the white one I've used quite a bit, the black one I've used quite a bit, but it's still, look how long that is. That's still a lot left. Tons and tons. So what was we going to do? Oh, mascara. What are we thinking for mascara, y'all? Because I can't put the primer on until I know what mascara I'm using. Because the thing is, you don't want to let the mascara dry, the eyeshadow primer dry. You want to put your mascara on before it dries. So I need to know if I need to open a new something. And like this one, the B-Fit, I think I have some of these that they just quit doing. And that one was the water resistant one. What do y'all think would go with this? Should I do brown or one of the black ones? And which black one if you want me to use black? Tell me, please. The first one I see is the one I'm going to do. Y'all look how healthy my hair is. I can't believe it. Black. Which one you want to see, Kimberly? Do you want me to do the Limitless, the Double Lash Extend, the Zen, or the 3D? Wonder why that says I can't post to some channels. Oh, I know why I can't post to Instagram. That's right. Limitless. Okay, I love it. I have come to where I love it. Because this one is the one, for anybody that doesn't know, this one has Caprixyl in it, which so does the lash primer, and so does our serum, which helps your lashes grow. And you can use it on your brows for the serum. Oh, let me curl them. Caprixel makes your hair, wherever you're putting it, either your hair, your lashes, or your brows, come back in. It's a hair regenerator serum. Did y'all know that Caprixel is in the Stay Salty conditioner? By the way, I haven't talked about that in a while, but yeah, it's in there. It's not in the mask, it's in the conditioner. All right. We got them curled, y'all. All right, here we go. Primer, primer, primer. I love that this primer is white, where you can see how thick you've got it, because like right here, I've got it thicker than I want it. And you can see how much you got on there to where you don't have too much. And then when you're done, it'll be clear, but I didn't put any on the bottom, did I? I'm not used to putting my makeup on, not in the phone. Do y'all know when I do my makeup, I have done this for so long now that when I'm doing my makeup, when I'm not live, I at least have a live screen on my phone, because I'm just used to doing it now. And so I'm just used to doing my makeup in the phone screen. And this is completely different for me to be doing it in a makeup mirror. Because like tonight I'm using a webcam, so I don't have a live phone to look in. And see, like where I got that a little too wet, I'll just clean her up. But yeah, when I'm doing my makeup and I'm not on a live, I'll open the live. I just don't start it. I'm a creature of habit. Yeah, I would finish the tube that you got open, girlfriend, before you open another one. Because once you open it and start using it, then you're on the 3-month time thing. Do you know they say that through your tear ducts, something can be in your bloodstream from getting in your eyes in 28 seconds. It's almost the only thing faster. There's like when my mom used to have seizures, if her sugar dropped too low, we had to keep syrup in the van when we were in Florida, living in that hotel, because my dad was at that stroke rehab thing, and the doctors wouldn't give my mom permission to ride in a car so many hours a day to go visit my daddy every day. So instead of her not going to see him, we lived in a hotel, because she was going to see my daddy every day. So we lived in a hotel in Sarasota for about 6 months. But anyway, I had to keep syrup because if somebody goes unconscious, you can raise their blood sugar. I don't know a way to say this. Like an enema. I'm sorry I have to say that, but they said if she ever went unconscious again on us like that, to do that. And that and under your tongue for like nitro is the only two ways, from what I understand, that you can get something in your bloodstream faster than it being in your tears. Those ways are the only ways that are faster. Is like rectally, under your tongue, in your vein, of course. So I'm try to stick about the 3 months on mascara. See, now where I'm not used to doing that in that makeup mirror, I globbed it up. But that's okay because I got an eyelash comb. And besides, I'm not taking pictures. This is not a picture kind of day. This was a test going live kind of day. And I'm just going to wash my face and go to bed when we're done. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all coming and hanging with me and helping me when I need help on these lives and stuff. I am one of the most blessed people on the planet to have people that offer to help me as much as y'all do. Y'all just being here to where I can talk when I'm on lives for companies is the best thing you could ever do for me. I mean, of course, I have to have sales to... Money has to come into it somewhere. But if I had to pick, I would say talk to me rather than buy from me. I swear I would. Because I couldn't do it if y'all wasn't here to talk to me and talk me through it. I couldn't do it. And you know what? They always say that third wheel works great for setting spray. So we're going to try it tonight. I just happen to see it sitting there. And we're going to try it. I've been hearing this for years, and I should have done it before the mascara, like a dork. I didn't think about that. So hopefully I don't get it too bad under my eyes. And like I say, if I do, it don't matter because I'm just going to wash my face anyway. But let's try to see if we can keep from them lashes touching. Because I sprayed like a bandit and my face is soaked. Yes, thank you, Lisa. While I'm thinking about it right now, I'm going to add you to that chat, or I'll forget it again. Oh, I can't. I'm on Dalton's computer. Or can I? Can I get to my Facebook chat? Oh, duh. I've got phones here I'm not even using. Duh. I'm such a dummy. Oh, Lord. Help us all, Lord. Where is a phone charger is what I need to know. I'm running on fumes on this one. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and move this mirror and plug this phone up, and I'm going to add my cousin Lisa to our group. Y'all are going to love her. She's a lot like me. And y'all tolerate me pretty well. We had an instant connection. We met because she lives in Virginia. She's always lived in Virginia. Um, her grandfather and her dad was both in the service, and they lived down in Virginia. And my grandfather and her grandfather are brothers. And we met when we were little girls, and we just bonded immediately. And she found me on Facebook all these years later. How many years ago you reckon that's been, Lisa, that she's like, hey, are you Joyce Cagle? That's your mama's, your papa's Arvel Rathbone? And I was like, yep, that's me. She's like, it's me, Lisa. I'm telling you, everybody always talks about how negative social media is. But I mean, look at the connections we've made with all these friends that I've had with y'all for years. And like my cousin Lisa found me here on Facebook. And the friendships I've made. I talk to y'all girls in my chat every day, to where my best friend in real life, that was like my sister and called my mom and dad, and usually beat me to the hospital when they were in ICU, and she was coming from an hour away. I talk to y'all every day, but I don't get to talk to her but maybe once a week, if that. So let me see. Here's my little thing. Come on, fingernail. When I first put nails on, I can't do nothing. All right, Lisa. There you are. All right, girl. I just added you, cuz. And you'll see it in there. It's called GLAMMY's VIP Girls. That's us. Yeah, I think it's more like 10 years, because it was more than that. Because I think it was before I think it was before Dalton got married. And Dalton got married in 2015, I think. I can never remember years. But anyway, I got you added, cuz. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging with me. And if y'all need anything, holler at me. I'll help. And if you're bored and you just want to chat, come hang out in the group or message me or whatever, because I'm not going to sleep right now. I just know that I've wore out my welcome with y'all tonight. That I've had y'all on live. I don't even know how long we've been live, but it's like I'm sure y'all have had y'all's feel of my shenanigans for one night. It's like, what else can I ramble about now? I do want us to start playing games and stuff on the lives and having fun. We've got to get everybody to YouTube to where we can start doing the you know what's over there and having our chicken dinners and our tacos and all that kind of stuff that we can't do on the Book of Faces or the Gram, because I don't want to lose my page. And you know, Janice that lost hers, not only did she lose her stuff, but so did her husband that was an administrator on our page. He lost his Facebook and everything. So I'm trying to fly right and straight and all that. So I don't want to do any of the spinning you know what's over here. So we'll do them on YouTube. Did y'all see, by the way, I redone my nails because that way I painted them and I put the 3 baby pink ones together. So I thought, well, while I'm painting them, I'm just going to add these 2 colors to where they'll be more vibrant. So I glammyfied them. So let me put my hair back up. I was fixing it, actually. See how I am? I get to talking to y'all. I was getting ready to put it up into a bun on top of my head so that when I lay down, I always put my hair way up on top of my head when I sleep. Because if you're sleeping on your ponytail and you're moving back and forth, That's not a good thing. And I move back and forth a lot because of my fibromyalgia. I can't lay in the same spot but about 20 minutes. And then the feel of where I'm touching the bed starts burning. And I have to move. So since I move so much, I move my hair to the top of my head. And then I make sure that it's loose so that if I'm moving back and forth, I'm not getting my hair caught in it. Y'all just didn't know all the crazy rituals I do. But this is how I put it up to sleep, because you don't want it to be pulled on and stuff, right? Because that will break. You know, if you wear those real tight ponytail things, they can saw your hair. If you put the ponytails too tight, those little bands. So anyway, I love y'all. Holler at me. We'll do something tomorrow. And I appreciate y'all helping me test this. So now we need to have an inventory sale and sell my stock that I have here so I can get me a computer, because Dalton's has to get his back tomorrow because Jessica uses it to homeschool Ryder and her little sister. So we're on a get a new computer kick because I want to be able to link us all together in an easy way to where I'm not going, oh, can y'all see? Y'all know, I don't even know if y'all know if it even showed up. I tried to go live 2 times the other night and it wouldn't show video at all. I finally just deleted them because my computer is just not good enough to do it. So I love y'all. Just remember, God loves you and I do too. So try to give as much love away as you can, because you get it back. I firmly believe in what you put out comes back to you. I mean, it's plainly in the Bible that you reap what you sow. So sow goodness into the world, y'all, so that you'll get it back. You know what I'm saying? That's like putting money in the bank for good feelings. You know, if you're putting good vibes out there and you're loving on people, even if they're not loving you back, you're not noticing it because you're caught up in the loving of them, to where their little snide remarks, you didn't even catch it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you put your mind on. People are going to try to shit in your cornflakes, y'all. Get you a different bowl and have you a bowl of cornflakes that they didn't mess up, right? So I love y'all. There's always going to be people that's going to try to ruin things and do this and do that, but just don't give them the power to ruin your day, right? Love them through it. And some people are just shitty. And a lot of times when you show them a little bit of love, it's like it sparks that little, oh, well, maybe the world ain't so bad. And then they start, because you don't know what, like you see somebody that's real crabby and in a bad mood and it seems like they're trying to start trouble. You don't know what that person just went through. They could have just lost their parent. Their husband could have just told them they want a divorce. I mean, you don't know, right? So, you know, just try to be a light to them. And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know how to say that, but just, that's just the way I feel about it. You don't know if you're blessing somebody or not. So, you never know when somebody's trying to decide if they want to stay alive on this earth or not. Give them a reason to stay, right? Love them enough to where they want to be here. So I love y'all. Glammy out, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow unless y'all want to chat. And if you do, message me. I'll be up. Glammy out. Bye. Okay, let's see. End stream. Bye, y'all. Glammy out. See y'all tomorrow.